I don't know what to pick, dude.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So glad to see you again. Today, we're doing something very important, and there's a question on everybody's mind, and I haven't answered it yet. So today, we changed that. We know some Leagues 3 mechanics now that the trailer has dropped. We know a few more fragments. We know a little bit more about unlocking skills, and we know that we're starting off with defense, with fishing, with thieving. A cute mix, blue and black. I kind of like the vibes there. But what we don't know is what the correct choice is. We can pick attack, strength, mage, or range. Today's question is mage versus range. What is the correct option? And we are going to hear opinions on either side, because at the end of the day, and this is the secret that no YouTuber wants you to know, but I'm gonna tell it to you, they're both the right choice, okay? They're both right. It just matters that you're having fun, right? Now, today we are streaming on Twitch, and so some viewers, and this is completely their idea, decided to get together. I mean, I logged in. I don't know if we're gonna even use the game today, but yeah, we're hanging out. You guys are seriously experience wasting right now. Here we are at Sarah's farm. We hang out here literally all the time. When it comes to the question of what skill should I pick first as my free unlock, these are the things that I want to consider. What is the immediate benefit for choosing a certain skill? What is the fragment that I get for choosing a certain skill? What is the item that I'm going to get? Because these are all things that have been revealed in Discord messages, blah, blah, blah. It's hard to find. You actually do have to be paying a lot of attention, okay? So just hang out on this YouTube channel, and I'll let you know everything that's going to be happening here. We start the league. We get defense, thieving, skilling. Yes, options to do tasks seriously are... they abound in that area. You're gonna fish a lot, you're gonna thieve a lot, you're gonna talk to a banker. That's a task on its own, as we found out in some of the videos that have come out recently. We also need to decide what free combat skill are you going to take? And you're gonna wanna think about this before you start, because I mean, by the time you get playing, you're gonna wanna just be go, 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 rather than thinking about, oh no, I'm up on this menu and I have to choose it now. I doubt that you'll even be allowed to fish or something before you're able to exit the menu where they force you to pick a combat skill, okay? So now is the time to think about it. Now, when you pick this skill, as I've said already, you're gonna get a special item. So I anticipate your inventory to be filled with the normal tutorial island items, even though you don't have to complete tutorial island. Instead, you're gonna start the game mode with an unskippable cutscene. And it's okay that it's unskippable, okay? It's gonna piss some people off, but it's gonna give you it's not gonna give you important information. It's just gonna be fun. So, normal tutorial island item. If you pick attack or strength, I assume you get the same item. It's probably going to be, I actually don't really know, okay? We did just go through Deadman mode. So in Deadman mode, we got like these yellow version of items, and we got a bow and a staff and a sword and everything. And I think that the chances of copying and pasting them over into a League's start would make sense and be somewhat likely. I did see a screenshot of a Discord message, Mod Oasis, saying that they were regular items though. Even if it was a rune simi Warhammer, I wouldn't pick it. It needs to be an item that helps you right away. The choices that are in front of us are mage, ranged, and attack and strength. And I'm actually not even gonna rule those off the table. But let's talk about what each choice really is. It's not just the skill. Like I've said, it's also an item. It's also a fragment. If you take attack or strength, I believe that they are the same thing. I believe that you get Unholy Warrior. Can you clarify what Unholy Ranger, etc. is? I absolutely can. I think I should try to find it in the trailer to show you.
Shattered Relics is a fast move the fragments you've collected.
I one-clicked to the spot. Does that mean that I've studied the trailer like crazy? Basically. Melee attack accuracy increases 5% with 0 prayer points left. Right there it is. I think that it would be more useful if the early game fragment that we get for Mage, for example, would be Arcane Conduit, which probably saves a certain number of... They want me to do a countdown. Wow! That's actually so funny. I've seen any melee option be completely dogged on by the community. They say things like attack and strength are obviously worse than mage and ranged. The general thesis of what makes the ranged one so good is because there's a decently early game weapon called the Bone Crossbow, the Dorgashun crossbow that you can get. You can supply yourself with cheap ammo for a long time and safe spot whatever you want. The argument for Mage is because, you know, early game Mage is pretty much already the meta for the regular game. So why wouldn't that also be the case in a game mode where you can go anywhere in the map and do any quest, and we're gonna have to do all these quests? There's a little bit of a deeper thing that we can go into, though. When you kill monsters, there's a chance that you get combat fragments. It's the only way to get combat fragments, is to kill stuff. But if you're killing something with melee, the only chance at a fragment you're going to get is if you kill, is when the monster dies. The same is true for ranged. The same is true for magic, but when you use magic spells that aren't combat spells, you get a chance at utility fragments. Instead of me coming up with the perfect answer, because no matter what I say, someone's going to be able to say, Brian's wrong. So instead, chat, you're going to take the bullet for me.
So my reason why you are wrong, and dead wrong even.
Whoa.
My pick is going to be ranged. The reason why is range doesn't need attack levels to upgrade the weapons.
Mage requires attack, and then obviously melee weapons requires attack.
Yeah,
so
weapons.
Range is the one for you.
And my second big point is that we already have waystones, so this teleportation perk from picking magic isn't really as used anymore.
Long time caller, first time listener.
Wait.
I guess I've been a pretty long subscriber, just talking to you randomly.
Did you just knock over a trash can in the background?
Who are you talking to?
Sorry, that's my wife in the background. I'm talking to a random person I play video games with.
Okay.
Shit. Really?
Go away.
Can I interview her?
Oh, she left the room.
Okay, so
D&D, you're playing RuneScape.
Sorry. I want to go mage.
nice.
If it's just the only fact that it's the only thing I haven't done yet. Last league I went melee.
Oh.
Heck, most of the meta nowadays at endgame is melee or ranged. I just want to see what mage has to offer.
Yeah,
I
and
know,
that sounds fun. Fizzing, you've been in chat. You have been telling me that range and mage are not the way. And I gotta say, the comments on this YouTube video are gonna be angry at you. So if you don't give the most amazing reason to take strength, I want to hear it.
So to start off with, it's been brought up. It doesn't really matter too much. Most of what the benefit you're going to be getting is from the early game, right? A lot of the arguments made for the early game out of ranged and maged are to do with how well you're going to handle combat. But a lot of the combat you're going to want to do early game are those quests that give you massive XP drops in usually strength and attack. So that kind of makes that a little bit less useful. Even people who are planning on going down the mage or range route would always default going to melee to begin with. And it's just because it's just a lot easier to manage. You don't have to worry about resources. And that's on top of the fact that in this, as I mentioned in chat earlier, I'm going to go straight for barbarian fishing because that way I can AFK while kind of filling in my knowledge gaps a little bit.
This is compelling to me. I actually think it's so cool to rush barbarian fishing. That's something that I've done in both leagues thus far. But if you rush it, you want to have the skills unlocked that it gives you experience in, right? Which is fishing. Well, that's free. It's agility. You're going to have to pay 10 points for that. And it's strength. So that's huge.
Exactly. You unlock a huge amount of content off of only 10 points. If you wanted to do that, you took any of the others, even if you could argue that they were better, which I don't think they are in terms of combat early, still not going to be able to net you as much advantage.
So are you planning on killing anything before you unlock attack?
I'm a Deckard Goblin.
Wait, you're what?
I got a Deckard Goblin. I'm gonna lay him out.
Okay. Have you ever seen Yu-Gi-Oh?
Mate, you trying to make me say dick funny?
He said it. Hey, you guys like strength?
When you do Mage, you also have the chance to get utility fragments. If you pick range or the melee ones, you don't have that chance. You only get the combat fragments.
Yeah.
And I think you're overlooking something big there.
How is your night going, Billy Jim?
Is wonderful. I got a jar of dirt.
You did? Hey!
Everyone else defending ranged, mage, and strength. No one's defending attack. And I'm going to tell you why attack
Oh, let's go! Okay.
has a reason to be used
Good.
at all.
I'm ready.
So the first thing we have to remember is that this is going to last for like an hour or two. By the end of the week, you're going to have all the skills unlocked. Or it doesn't matter because you're playing so casually that you're just going to pick the ones you like.
Nice.
So you're messing around. Look at the task list. What are the tasks? Equip a mithril weapon? Easy task. Equip an adamant weapon? Another easy task to do. Equip a rune weapon?
Yes.
Easy task to do. Perform any special attack. Excalibur is a very easy to get weapon with a special attack.
What's the attack requirement for Excalibur?
I don't know. But the point is, you get these early things out of the way. And you get attack experience from like a dozen early quests that you're going to be rushing out anyway. So you get attack, you do skilling stuff, and then you unlock another thing, and then you can rush those quests. You Mage is your second one, and you can rush those quests. You're getting the earliest things you can to unlock things, rather than focusing on the long-term goals or what you can unlock with Mage right away. Look at the fastest tasks you can do to unlock a second skill.
Okay. So the direct attack, let me just say, I shouldn't chase you down too far because I'm pretty sure you're gonna fall apart. So I'll do my best to not.
Through it all. So.
I know. You're doing this to be spicy, and I appreciate that a lot. So the best attack-related tasks that you've pointed out were equip Mithril, Addy, Rune, and do a special attack, which would come from Excalibur, which would require, chat tells me, 20 attack.
Special attack, Addy weapon, and rune weapon are all medium tasks as well.
Whoa, those are medium? Okay.
So I mean, there's a decent amount of value there.
There's a lot of points there.
Ultimately, I'm going to be rushing to the desert and doing thieving.
That's right.
Because there's so many tasks.
I did hear you talking about that. You wanted to run in there.
It's a high XP skill.
Yeah.
That doesn't need other skills. And there are so many tasks in the desert that we're going to be able to unlock combat skills, like all of them, by the time we actually want to start. Anyone who does Wintertodt first is going to have all the combat skills unlocked before they start doing combat. So if you're struggling to pick one, pick attack, and then you don't have to because you're kind of stuck.
Yes.
Yeah, so attack gang.
Okay, attack gang. I appreciate that. I literally won't ask you a question because I want attack gang to live. Okay, I don't want it to crumble down.
Ask me the question. Let's see if I can answer it.
Well, basically, the question is, why would you take such a bad option?
You know, that's a good point.
Oh, he left. Oh my god.
I think it doesn't matter.
I agree, but like, if I put that in a YouTube thumbnail, like, who's gonna click the video?
Mark 4 for the tally on Team Mage.
All right, more Mage.
Go straight to Lava Dragons. Yeah, and it's my first one, so if things don't go according to plan, go next.
5 had. Whoa!
I didn't get you. That was fake range.
You saying that I was fake? Ranged, Mage, or Strength? And why?
Not range. Because that sounds the most boring. Mage sounds more like, ooh, magic.
Remember, we have a Harry Potter fan here, so that's kind of probably affecting this.
But I would probably pick strength. Because
yeah,
it seems like you could just go hard.
You could go and dick goblins. We have another guest who has an opinion. And I'm curious what he thinks we should do. Flippy, welcome back to the stream.
First of all, just a disclaimer. This is my first, Twisted Relics League or whatever it is. That aside, Kit saying that indecision is bad, I just completely disagree with, right?
Oh my gosh!
I think we should get really indecisive here. Everyone so far is like, should we pick like attack, strength, range, or mage? And I feel like everyone's like thinking in 2D, but I'm coming in here with a 3D opinion, right?
Okay.
4 different accounts, and then you pick one skill on each account, and you don't have to pick. You can just do all of them.
Oh my gosh. Someone said the only wrong decision is indecision. You're like, you know what? Let's go with indecision.
I don't know what to pick, dude. Like someone said mage, and I was pretty on board. Then someone hit us with the IBAN staff has an attack requirement, which is true.
It's a pretty big one too, right? It's like 50
It
attack,
is,
right?
but I don't know. Maybe range is good. Maybe honestly strength is grown on me. Like that talks about barbarian fishing and sort of going that pretty streamlined route of like the general Iron Man path and doing barb fishing. It was also confirmed on the old school stream that you can get the agility fragment from barb fishing, so that would obviously be huge for early game.
I mean, my mind has taken the exact same path that you just mentioned, where it's like, yeah, I mean, everyone's talking about mage. That seems pretty good. I can't believe it, but strength seems incredible.
Right? Strength is really growing on me. I don't know.
If we could get Golden Brick Road, I mean, that sounds wonderful. Leagues 3 accidentally starts in 30 minutes. Which one are you picking?
Nice.
Well, yeah, first of all, nice.
Which one of the skills?
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah.
Or,
what's your choice right now?
I think I'd go with strength, honestly. Like, I have no plans of doing quests very early on. I'm gonna prioritize tasks over quests.
Yeah.
And that's when I feel like I'm really gonna need ranged. I don't think there's a lot of tasks for range, so I think I might go strength for fishing and task grind, and then passively unlock attack. Maybe do waterfowl at 8 times XP, and then unlock ranged after. And then you can even do fight capes, right? And get a fire cape for your melee.
I do think that that's really cool that you said that. Just to clarify, you were like, strength, because I'm not really thinking about quests right away. And to clarify, like, most of those quests that people use magic to safe spot, I don't think anyone has brought this up yet, but people use magic to safe spot those because, I mean, like, Fight Arena is to get a bunch of attack experience. And
that's true.
And like, they do these safe spots to, like, up their attack and strength experiences anyway. So
exactly.
You need to unlock those to utilize the benefits of that. So,
yeah, like which quests are there really early game that you want to safe spot that
exactly
that doesn't give like melee XP?
Witch's House is another one, and you have to unlock HP to utilize that.
Yeah, that's true.
My thought with that is that I personally have never played an account that was 1 attack and then high strength. Does it ever hit?
I think I was smacking some goblins memes aside actually during the playtest, and it was a pain, honestly. No, right, so I didn't unlock strength nor attack, and that was a massive pain.
But you were still doing melee, so you got the 1 attack like experience.
Yeah, because I did that before they decided to even give you free skills in the first place. So I think I needed a chef's hat, and I killed like a bunch of goblins for it.
Oh, that sounds really bad. Oh, Flippy, you need to theory craft a little bit more.
I don't know, like at what point it was. It was pretty early on, I think. So I don't even know if they, like, it was probably when they changed the spawn location to Catherby. But I don't know what I was doing. I was probably just on a task hunt. I probably had done everything from Catherby, and then I didn't take the boat, as someone pointed out as well, down to Remington.
To Remington.
I legit, I legit ran across White Wolf Mountain.
Oh my
died
gosh,
twice.
Flippy. You need me.
Yeah. Because like at that point, no one had done any theory crafting. We were
Right.
just, you know,
Right.
we just jumped on and we were like, okay, what do we do now? So yeah, I died twice on Wolf Mountain, then ran down
died
to
twice?
to London.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, Flippy, do you not know that you could go all the way around it without touching a wolf?
Yeah, but I just wanted to speedrun it, right?
You wanted to go fast. Of course, you wanted to go fast.
But it was good fun. It's pretty fun going in completely blind as well. You feel like a complete noob.
I agree. I mean, every single person in chat and every single person that watched the video that I put out today featuring you is jealous that you got to do that. And we know that because the thumbnail said, Mod Flippy played Leagues 3 early. Which,
Oh yeah, right.
Like they'd click on that because they're jealous of you. So that's really cool.
But see, you don't need to feel so bad though. So one of the reasons me in the past and I think Jagex now are so conservative in what they reveal and so picky with what they actually go forward and choose is because they want everyone, as much people as possible, to have that sort of experience, to log in and be completely lost and have no clue what they're doing. And the more they hide, sadly, the better that experience is going to be.
Legitimately logging into like a blind thing and experiencing it for the first time is so much of like a purer thing, and with like it has the potential for so much more fun. I know this because Twisted was incredible, and that's what happened with Twisted for me. I didn't know anything about that, and then I logged in that first day, and then it was a great time. But at the end of the day, it's still fun hanging and talking to people about the
absolutely. It has to be a good
Love
balance.
Love that too. Flippy, if you say anything right now, it'll go in the video because gift subs are flying through. So say something smart.
No way. Pick attack.
Pick attack.
Trust us, we've done so much research throughout this entire stream.
Yes.
I hope this is the first thing you see so that this doesn't sound really stupid at the end, but pick attack.
Attack is the thing that like really leads logically to completing the most early game tasks.
Honestly, like Mage, ranged, and strength made a lot more sense in the beginning, but yeah.
But now that you like, it's like kind of the higher level option where attack just really brings it home. Flippy, it was a pleasure.
My new opinion is I'm doing a pacifist run. And hearing about dicking goblins.
There you have it, everybody. At the end of the day, what we have found is that there is really a choice for absolutely everybody. Okay? Be it range, unpopular. Be it mage, quite popular. Be it strength, an unexpected contender, or attack. And maybe even, if you're feeling it, a pacifist run, okay? You really can't make the wrong decision. What's important is that you have a good time, you have fun, and that's kind of always what I end my videos with. So, viewers, you're gonna be hearing a lot of opinions. Mage, range, strength apparently has a pretty compelling argument. A lot of these skills have yeses, pros, and cons. You can kind of take whatever you want. It's really just going to affect like your early game behavior. And I mean, the biggest argument for Mage, I feel like, is safe spotting things. But usually those things that you safe spot are used to gain melee experience. So you're going to have to unlock those anyway, blah, blah, blah. Everything works in tandem. Oh, I just need to ask Conchi. Conchi, we need some help. Do we need to pick strength as our option?
No.
Do we need to pick Mage?
No.
Conchi, are you telling me that range was the correct option the entire time?
No.
Wait. Don't tell me.